Hi, I'm Charlotte Wenham. I'm the Executive Officer at Shusher. Baby Shusher has been around for about 13 years and we've done some really exciting things, and I'm really excited to share with you a little about the product and about me. Oh, the funniest and most unexpected moment from my early mom days. At the time it wasn't funny. Looking back, I can see the humor in it. My son was about a week old. My husband had just gone back to work, and it was a typical situation, right? My son, he was just crying. I'd done everything I could to fix it. We'd had some cuddles, he'd been fed, he'd been burped and changed, he'd had a play. I picked him up and hugged him, I left him alone. I was trying all of the things and nothing was working. He was just inconsolable. And of course, you know, being a week postpartum, I had all those hormones hitting, and it was a bit of a cluster, to be honest. Anyway, long story short, my husband came home to not only a crying baby, but a crying wife as well. His question was like, why didn't you call me? Well, I'd put my phone on silent and then subsequently lost my phone. So I had no way of finding him. And this was in the mid-2000s as well. So like, it was a different time. My one way of contacting him was MIA, and it was, yeah, like I said, at the time it wasn't funny, but like looking back, it's a little amusing, humbling, more than amusing. Have a shower every single day. Even if you have to take the baby into the shower with you, have a shower every day. Just having that water washing over you is really refreshing, and it's a simple act of self-care and self-love that as a mom it's really easy to defer. But you know, it's 10-15 minutes and it's important to look after yourself. Wild early days of parenting. I miss the quiet moments where they would be happy to come and sit and snuggle next to me on the couch and read a book together. I miss those types of little things. It's really exciting now seeing the men that they're growing into. But definitely, you know, I miss those little snuggles. I think the biggest thing about innovation is to listen to what people need. And that was something that I honed in nursing. People would come to an emergency department with a problem, the biggest problem that they had that day. And so the ability to genuinely hear what their problem was and then problem solve to fix it for them. I've brought that skill, I think, into Shusher, where parents have a very real problem and we are always actively looking at, is what we're doing fixing or helping with that problem, and what can we do to make it better? So, you know, we've added a couple of products to the Shusher range directly out of feedback that we've had from parents. How do those sleep-deprived nights guide me? Well, I think for me, it's just remembering what that was like. You know, as someone now who might have a bad night's sleep, I can recover fairly well. But, you know, when it's just night after night after night, multiple times a night, that you have someone completely dependent on you, just slowly eroding into your sleep while you still have to function. You know, you might be working, you've still got, you know, a household that you might be running or co-running with your partner. It brings to mind, you know, those days of trying to organize your life, trying to keep everything under control. control, trying to keep a little person as happy and healthy as they can be. So that's very much in the forefront of my mind, you know, when we're looking at Baby Shusher. And so that's why we've worked really hard to keep it simple, to make sure it works, you know, remove the burden of decision making. You've already got enough to do in your day. You don't need yet another decision. You just need something that works. And Baby Shusher, I think, you know, fits the bill there.